I am always interested to see what people who own an iPhone as their primary device have to say about other people who don't have an iPhone as their primary device, and what they think of other devices that are actually competing in the same arena. So I put up a picture on my social media, some other sites, and I said, hey, best camera, go. Instantly, everybody wrote off the OnePlus 10 Pro and just kind of like, not even close. And I wonder who these people are, because honestly, if I'm being honest, I don't believe you. I don't think any of you guys who voted for the iPhone even have the OnePlus 10 Pro. And even if you had it, you wouldn't give it a fair chance. Now, and listen, I'm just saying it like how I see it in the iPhone community. They seem to think that the iPhone is the best at everything because this is all they own. They may test other products, but they won't buy another product and use it faithfully and just give it a try. Most iPhone people are like this. And that's unfortunate because they are missing out on products that cost less and are better in a lot of ways. So this is a video comparison with these two phones. And I'm going to take some photos as well. It's late in the evening, so I switched off HDR. HDR was on here. Actually, this is the second time I shot this because HDR was on here. And I was like, oh, snap, I left HDR on. And then, I didn't have it on here. So now it's equally balanced at 4K 30. They both shoot 4K 60. And this one does 8K at 24. This one obviously does not. But that's not the point. The point is basic video recording. And I bumped it up to 4K 30 just to get, just a little bit more resolution out of this for you. But it's it's surprising how people just write off phones if they have an iPhone. And this is a video comparison I'm going to show you, but it's pretty impressive how people just write off other phones and say the iPhone is the best at everything. Now, and honestly, this is just not true. Most of the people who say that only have an iPhone, and they're pretty much one-sided. I put a poll up with this phone next to the S22 Ultra, which is what I'm recording with, and I said best video cameras or best cameras. People instantly said iPhone. But when I put the video out, I humbly say the iPhone got beat up on by the S22 Ultra for a number of reasons. The S22 Ultra has Pro mode that you can actually control. And then the iPhone Apple wants to do it all for you. You have no control. Yes, I can switch HDR on and off, but that's it. I can do that on the S22 Ultra as well. But I just feel like I'm going to show you now the OnePlus 10 Pro video and some photos versus the phone that people say is just the king. And I think the S22 Ultra cameras are better than this phone. Anyway, let's get into it. And we'll come back and we'll recap at the end. Let's go. All right, I'm told that the iPhone 13 Pro Max has the best cameras. So let's check it out. I gotta clean off my deck. I was having a gathering and the dog was just getting in the mud and everything. It was crazy. All right, so there you just saw the footage, right? You saw the footage. What did you think about these two phones' cameras? Your honest opinion. And listen, I'm not making this video to trash people who use an iPhone. Duh, I'm an iPhone user. So, but I'm also, I would say I'm a decent creator. I try to be as fair as possible. And also, I just shoot the footage, nothing fancy. Just shoot what I'm shooting and show it to you. Shoot both at the same time. That's it. And I personally feel like this phone the video cameras are great. It is not like what you think. The iPhone is known for producing colors with an inaccurate tone. And I'm not saying that's what's happening in this particular video, but I love what OnePlus has done with the camera and whatever algorithm they're using to make these photos and videos look so much better than the OnePlus 9 Pro. I have the OnePlus 9 Pro and I didn't even bother putting them against each other because I just feel like it would be a waste of time for a number of reasons. Most people who have the 9 Pro are probably not going to upgrade to the 10 Pro. But like regular consumers who just have a phone, like most iPhone users they're not looking to switch unless they're going to a different iPhone. But most OnePlus users, that's a small community in comparison. But I don't think that the OnePlus 9 Pro cameras measure up to a lot of phones on the market. And when they brought this 10 out, I'm totally surprised at how great these cameras are. I think they figured out how to use Hasselblad to their advantage, and now it actually shows. So I ask you, step outside of your box for a second. Don't be so one-sided, Apple users, and give an honest analogy. I'm just one person showing you the footage, but I'm telling you, the iPhone is not the king of video anymore. It's not the king of photos ever. That belongs to the Pixel, in my humble opinion, and some Sony phones. But this OnePlus takes fantastic photos too. So what do you guys think about this comparison? It's your man Jay. Hope you guys enjoyed a brief follow-up here on this poll that I put out, or this statement that I put on social media. What do you think? Who did better in this scenario? Be honest. Take care.